It's usually one of the major ones you want to try finding. So checking this vendor is often just to see if you can find it and try to save up money so you can buy it. You got a potions vendor.
Good day to you.
And then over here there is an armor vendor and weapon vendor. You can buy all sorts of different armors. They can even sell purples, or purples are set items, or even orange, which are extremely good weapons, but usually it's few and far between, so keeping an eye on when you get a lot of gold is a good idea. And trying to pick what you want to upgrade is always crucial.
I can't do that.
So yeah, they put enough defense and I can't use these, which would really be helpful because it has magic attribute, so that would be handy right now, but I can't use it. Same with all these other items, it looks like. Now resistance I haven't found too much use for, especially early on, but later you can get some which are pretty handy. And so I'll save these two for later. When I level up again I can put more points in defense so I can use them. Also, let's see here, I think this, yeah, she also sells wands and stuff. Wands are handy for me, but since I don't have, well, I would have money for this, but I'm not going to buy it just because I need to save it up since I just started this. There is a stash to where you can store everything, like your gems and everything. And then there also is a shared stash. I think I might have something in here. Yes, I have a set piece. Now, this is for a caster, mainly for the summoning versions. But I still might use it later when I get 6, just because it's still pretty handy, depending on if I find anything better in the meantime. Let's go back down and see what I can kill. The one thing I want to check, make sure this says 3rd floor of the mine, so I don't have to worry about getting that quest yet. And this is Necropolis, which I am not in. So that means I can continue on to the next level.
In the level.
Also, if you ever think you're going to go back to town, try not to send your pet with the its. You do get more gold if you sell them yourself than if your pet takes them. Pet's only handy if you're not expecting to go back anytime soon, either turn in quests or anything. There's a thing at the end of the game for when you continue. There is an endless dungeon that you can go down that does never ends, and the more you go down, the harder it gets. But you only unlock that once you beat the game. By the looks of it, looks like I found my first major NPC, which looks like he's not very interested in me at the moment.
My mana's low.
And you see I got fame for killing him. Usually you can get lucky and find several of those, and getting fame is a really easy way to get skill points. That is why checking dungeons to their fullest is always crucial. I apologize for any frame rate lags. I have no idea what is causing it. I try to turn on the graphics on this game, which doesn't really have much change to it. I don't understand. I run the game fine. It's just for some reason, sometimes when recording it is jumping. Also, one thing you can do to your pets, which is pretty handy to get, is if you get the spell Heal All, you can give it to because your pet can learn, I think, 2 spells. Yes, you can learn 2 spells. You can wear rings and amulets. Teaching them 2 handy spells, either group buffing, are really handy, or just a group heal. It's just really handy because he'll heal himself and then he also will heal you. Or even summons work, because it's free mana basically for him. Because they won't spam it all day long.
Still send you.
Now there is no mercenaries in the game, you just get him for the small period of this beginning of the game. Which is kind of a down point, but now as you can see, I can't put any more points in this, so either you try to choose some others, which you don't have much at the start. Passives in this game work really well. And look, I got really lucky and now there's 2 specials. And this one looked like one.
My mana is low.
Now, you might think this game isn't really difficult while I play it on lower setting. In the beginning, even on hard, at the very beginning of this game like this is relatively easy.
My mana is low.
I went probably maybe the first quarter of the game in hard without having to use 1 healing pot. The beginning is really easy. It does progressively get harder as you go. Especially depending on how much you actually spend going off to do side quests and other things. Because there are maps you can find or buy in the game
My pack is full.
where you then get a small level of a dungeon opened up for you to go and just either level or try to get more gear to help you keep going.